Roadrunner Express is the unique mine train at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. This was the last and best mine train ever built by Aerodynamics, and it's not hard to see why. This coaster features a more aggressive layout, and it even dives off the Quarry wall, so find out why this mine train is so good in this review. Aerodynamics unveiled their mine train coaster back in the mid-1960s. They built 11 of their 16 mine trains between 1966 and 1974. These rides typically had slow and scenic layouts. Aero's later mine trains had wilder layouts, and it culminated with their best one in 1997. Roadrunner Express was designed by none other than Alan Schilke, who would go on to design many of the Rocky Mountain construction coasters we know and love today. This was one of the first coasters Schilke ever designed, and you can tell his spin on the standard mine train layout has more bite to it. Roadrunner Express was placed in the Crack Axle Canyon section of the park. The ride fits into the western section extremely well. The ride was given a light Looney Tunes theme to Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. The ride has a fun entrance sign and then an Acme sign in the ride's transfer shed. Roadrunner Express typically has a minimal wait. The coaster usually runs 2 long trains. Each holds up to 36 riders across 6 cars. Unlike the early mine trains that have shared lap bars in each row and car, this one thankfully has individual U-bars for each rider that are far more comfortable. As for which seat to choose, I have a slight preference for the front. It's a little smoother up there, and you get the best airtime moment in this car. Once dispatched, you turn out of the station and ascend the first of 2 lift hills. The initial one is 73 feet or 22 meters tall. While it doesn't bring you atop the Quarry wall, it does bring you right next to it. At the top, you have a little pre-drop, and it somehow gives a little pop of airtime for those in the back car, presumably because of how long the trains are. You then twist sideways and head down the 67-foot or 20-meter tall first drop. This isn't the steepest drop as it only has a max angle of descent of 27 degrees, but you have some speed into it, so those in the back will even get a little floater airtime. You then dive through the structure of Iron Rattler and twist upwards, getting some good positive G's on the pullout. You then head upwards into a camelback. This is the highlight of the ride. You get some great airtime up front, teetering on the edge of strong floater and weak ejector. Towards the back, it's more like decent floater airtime, but it's still among the best airtime moments you can get on any mine train coaster. You then slowly twist towards the ride's second lift hill. This one is just 38 feet or 12 meters tall, but it takes you above the Quarry wall. Like the first lift, you have another pre-drop at the top that gives another little burst of airtime for those in back. Next are a few turns above the wall, reminiscent of a Wild Mouse coaster, but it's the calm before the storm. You then drop into a large helix. The low point has some great positive G's. You rise upwards as you exit this helix and drop further down the hill. While this drop has no airtime, you have a great head chopper and immediately head into another helix. The low point of this helix is again quite forceful, and then you rise upwards into the final brake run, ending this 2,400 foot or 730 meter long coaster. Now, how smooth is this attraction? Aero's early coasters were notoriously janky, but fortunately the transitions on Roadrunner Express are designed much better. They are far less jerky. The ride is very smooth up front. In the back rows, you'll feel some bumps, but no violent motions. So, what would I rate Roadrunner Express? I would give this Aero mine train a 7 out of 10. This is the best mine train this acclaimed manufacturer ever built. I love the more dynamic layout. You have few spots of airtime plus nice positive G's on the turns and helixes. Then you have those unique visuals with the Quarry wall plus a reasonably smooth ride experience. This is arguably the best family coaster at Six Flags Fiesta Texas and well worth a spin. So those are my thoughts on Roadrunner Express at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. What are your thoughts on the final Aero mine train? Are you disappointed Aero didn't build more after this? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this review, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.